Ooh, hello, buddy. This is RJ Epic here, and welcome to my all-new Comic Call number 97. That is right, I'm back from another all-new Comic Call. We are quickly approaching the number 100 for my all-new Comic Calls, which is quite wild. I mean, of course, overall, I've definitely had well over 100 now because I had an old volume of hauls that I used to do. That was just like comic call number or whatever, until I started the new format and everything. So yeah, maybe one of these days or years or whatever, I'll actually do like a comic collection video or something. I don't know. It would probably take me so long to go through everything, considering I have like 10 long boxes now. So I don't know, but yeah. I have quite the collection and it keeps on going. Although it probably will be slowing down this year, I'm hoping. So, trying to get my pull lists down and everything. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get right into this haul. I don't want to take too long to make this video. We have two stacks here. These comics are from two different hauls, but that's not how they're separated at all. They're just separated by convenience because I couldn't have one big stack. So in the left stack here, the smaller one, we have some Archie and Image comics, and then in this right stack, it's DC and Marvel. So yeah, it's a pretty big haul. Two different hauls in here. And some very good stuff and some stuff I'm really excited to read. And I've caught up on almost every series in this haul until the comics I got last night messed that theme up. And I finished off at least one series, if not, I might have actually finished off more than that. I don't know. I can't remember, but I know I finished off at least one series in this haul, which I'm happy about. It might be two, actually. I can't remember completely what I got in the first haul right now, so yeah. But anyway, we're going to get right into it. We're going to start off with one of the titles that is always going to be forever close to my heart, and that is Archie with issue number 701. And we got cover A, cover B, and cover C. Archie just returned with number 700, relaunching. 699 was the recap issue. Haven't started reading any of these new issues yet. I've read the complete last run. I read two issues that I hadn't read before, 22 and 10. I've read those two just the other day that I had been missing before, but I picked up at a store like an hour away from me, months back now, and I still have to get issue number 7 of the last run, and that's all, but I've read all the last run besides that. And also for Archie, I decided I would pick, I just picked up all the new Archie releases from this past week. I'm still behind on Jughead the Hunger, but that's really the only one that I need to catch. Well, Vampironica too. Vampironica and Jughead the Hunger I still need to catch up on, but everything else I'm caught up on. So I got Archie 1941, number 4 or 5, also got cover A, B, and C. I have not started reading this title yet because I was partially just waiting until it was done, but I don't know. I'll probably just honestly start reading this soon. I'm excited to read it. Should be good, so yeah. Anyway, moving on, I caught up on Outpost Zero with issue number 5, so I'm caught up for now. Till later this month. So that feels nice. And same thing goes here for Unnatural. I am now caught up. Actually until next month, because this was from this past week. So I got Unnatural number 6, cover A, and cover B from Babtar. And then I was happy enough last night with one of the fins. One of the fins I caught up on last night was Gideon Falls. So yeah, I wanted to do this a haul or two ago, and I didn't get around to it, so I did now. So I got Gideon Falls cover A and B, the best new comic of 2018 in my opinion. And Gideon Falls number 9 cover A, B, and the Heroes Initiative cover C. And I forgot to mention I also got a Vertigo title, which is still DC anyway, so I got a DC Vertigo title, and I'm still caught up on Hexwife's number, which I got number 3 that came out this past week. I want to keep caught up on this title. I in fact just read the number 1 yesterday, and I quite enjoyed it. Haven't reviewed it yet, which I'm hoping to get around to that today, but we'll see. I'm all caught up on my reviewing, besides Amazing Spider-Man number 2 and Hexwife number 1 now, so I'm hoping to get around to reviewing those soon. I'm hoping to read and review some stuff today, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I've been trying to pump some more reviews out more recently, so yeah. So yeah, Hexwife's issue number 3. Then I finished off Scarlet's. This was the title that I was saying that I know I finished off in this haul, because issue 5 came out this past week, and this is one of the fins I actually got last night, when I was at the comic shop, and decided to get finished off. So this is the first Jinx World title that I finished. I haven't read the number 1 yet, but I just picked up Scarlet number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, and of course I flipped through all my comics before I do these comic calls to get myself excited to try to read them and everything. And actually this looks like it's going to be a really good read, so I'm kind of getting more excited to read this one. This is one of the ones that I'm sure it's going to be good, but I haven't been full on excited to read, so that's starting to change now. I also want to stay caught up on Heroes in Crisis. So that's exactly what I did by picking up issue number 4 that came out this past week. So yeah, issue 5 is coming out this month too, so I'm going to try to get that right away. Got Heroes in Crisis number 4 of 9, regular cover and variant by Ryan Sook, with Aquaman's loss of hand. That happened in the past. Also, I want to stay caught up on Justice League Odyssey, which also came out this past week. A lot of these comics are new, but some of them aren't. I got Justice League Odyssey issue number 4, regular cover and variant by Terry Dodson. And also on the theme of staying caught up, you guys know I just recently caught up on Detective Comics. So I didn't want that to change. So I picked up this last week's issues, which is actually the pick of the week on League of Comic Geeks, which is actually kind of saying something. And I flipped through this, and I'm excited to read this. I really want to catch up on Detective Comics. It's been looking like it's been awesome. I still have 2 more issues to finish off further on the Outside Story, which I might start reading today. We'll see. But I got Detective Comics issue number 995, close to 1000, coming in March, regular cover and awesome variants. This is one of those titles I will not be dropping, picking up all covers. Besides 1000, I'm not planning to get all the covers for 1000. I'm probably only gonna get 2 or 3. Definitely gonna get the regular, and probably gonna get the 2000s variants and maybe the 2010s one. Although I'm starting to come around to the 1971. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reevaluate it and everything. And I also finally started and picked up. This is one that isn't actually new and whatever. Picked up the first 2 issues of the Green Lantern finally. Issue 3 is set to come out this month at some point. Finally got around to picking up the first 2 issues though. I'm actually not that excited to read this as of now. I'm really hoping once I actually crack it open and start reading that it surprises me and everything. But as of right now, I've heard good things, but I actually have heard more negative things about this series. So I don't know how this is gonna be. I really do hope that it's better than the general consensus I've gotten. I actually don't really even like the art, which is what people have been gushing about a lot. So I'm really hoping that the writing isn't too terrible, because people have been saying they haven't been enjoying Grant Morrison's direction with this or whatever. So yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. It's all an opinion thing. Maybe I'll enjoy it. This is my first Green Lantern title, by the way, FYI. I meant to pick this up when it first came out, but of course, with it being the extra dollar, it's kind of... I just wasn't in a rush to get it. I still have to pick up Shazam number 1. But yeah, so I got the first 2 issues. I got the Green Lantern number 1, regular cover and variants. And then I got the Green Lantern number 2, regular cover and variants. So yeah. Moving on to Marvel side of things now. Speaking of being caught up again, I am trying to really get these Star Wars one-shots when they come out, which I did accomplish. So I got the Star Wars Age of Republic Obi-Wan Kenobi regular cover and McCone puzzle piece variants. Then in last night's haul, I took some steps to catch up a little bit on a couple titles, not catch up fully or anything, but yeah, I still got to catch up a lot on some titles, but yeah. So just in my step to try to catch up a little bit, I got West Coast Defenders issue number 2. It's up to 6 now, so I have the first 2 issues now. Have not read the number 1 yet. And because of the shop running out of copies, I was gonna wait till issue 6 come out of this title, but I just said screw it where we ran out of copies and got it right away, which I'm gonna try to do with number 6 so I can finish the title off. So I got Marvel Knights 20th, number 5 of 6, regular cover, and the cool connecting cover. So yeah, and then to try to catch up a little bit on this, the Punisher is up to issue 5 now, I think. Issue 6 is coming out in the next couple weeks or something. So I got the Punisher issue number 2 and the Punisher issue number 3. So yeah, good stuff there. Hopefully, it looks like it's gonna be a good read. I have to finish the last run still. I've reread and reviewed the first 2 issues of the last run. Still have 2 more issues to reread and review. Then I have new issues I haven't read yet. I'm also trying to stay caught up. I got the latest issue of Uncanny X-Men in this weekly saga. I got issue number 8, 2 more weekly issues plus an annual, and then we're done with the whole weekly shit. So I got number 8, regular cover, and the cool action figure variant. Then I caught up on I caught up on the Spider-Geddon stuff a little bit more in this haul. Not as much as I would have liked per se, but I did it a bit more. Finally got the last Edge of Spider-Geddon fin. Finally got the Superior Octopus number 1 regular cover and Sujin Ho or Sujin Yun or something Battle Lines variant. I forget their name. Sorry. So glad I finally got Superior Octopus because now I can read. Now I can actually read Spider-Geddon number 1 when I catch up. I've only read Edge of Spider-Geddon 1, but now I can go 2, 3, 4, Superior Octopus, and then get into the Spider-Geddon stuff. So I'm starting to get there. I still need a Spectacular Spider-Man issue to have the first wave of Spider-Geddon fins to read. So in the next haul, I'm hoping I will be able to get the Spectacular Spider-Man issues or whatever that I need to get to finish it off. And I got a couple more Finn's Spider-Geddon related because I wanted to catch up a decent amount. I got Spider-Geddon number 2 regular cover and connecting cover. And I got Spider-Girls issue number 1 of 3. So yeah, caught up a little bit more. I have all the first wave, all the first month Spider-Geddon stuff besides the Spectacular Spider-Man. And to finish things off for this haul, I got Conan the Barbarian issue number 1. Conan's finally returned to Marvel. Good stuff. Excited to read this. I've heard great things about it. Surprised this wasn't picked the week on League of Comic Geeks, actually, kind of. But I've heard great things about it from people I know that go to my shop and just online. The hype's been unreal. I only got the 1 cover because I'm trying to cut down. I'm gonna do that for Conan stuff since I'm jumping onto the other Conan title too, and I'm sure I'll be jumping on the Age of Conan and Bellet in March. I wanted to get the action figure variant, which I'm still tempted to, so that might happen in the future. We'll see though. But yeah, I got Conan the Barbarian issue number 1, which is legacy numbers 276. Jason Aaron, Mahmoud Azrar. Looks like it's gonna be a great read. I'm excited to read this one. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video now. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, if you share if you'd like to. And anyway, guys, don't forget the notification bell also. And anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. And peace out. Bye.